Hi everyone, it's Bei bringing you Captain Tsubasa Tatakae Dream Team Japanese version this time because the Dream Collection for Japan is here and there are many, new events, new updates, so I would like to go over each one of them for you guys, okay? But one thing I have to tell you before I go on is the challenge road again is here, but since I only have cleared like the first few stages, I can't go over those stages for you guys. So when I finish everything, I might be able to, but by the time I finish everything, maybe you guys are already proceeding, so it might not be useful. So I'll think of a way, or like if I can do it I will, but I might not be able to. Yeah, that's the situation. So here I go. So of course the Dream Collection is here. So how is this time's Dream Collection? Vulcan and Soda. As you've already seen their stats and their parameter, their skills and everything, they're not bad. Especially Soda, his tackle is like above 9,000. That's really strong. Yeah, that's good. But the thing is, his block and his interception stats aren't that good. Yeah, that's the problem, because these days in the Japanese version, there are so many characters, strong like fest limited characters, or strong characters who have 1-2 skill, like Napoleon or like Revolt, right? So if you only have tackle, I don't know if you'll be able to stop these types of characters. And if you won't be able to, right, the thing about this Soda is, I don't know, I haven't used him yet, so I can't exactly tell what's it gonna be like. But as you can see here, tackle is like above 9,000, and his speed, which is related to tackle, is also pretty high, above 6,000. But the others, like block, is on the 4,000s, early 4,000, and interception is early 5,000, right? These aren't good at all, especially when you think of him as a Dream Collection character, because before, when it was like Akai, the last Dream Collection with Akai, no, god damn, you look alike. wait, where is he? Oh, here it is. With him, right, look, he had 8,000 and 6,000, and block is also 5,900, right? Well, yeah, his physical isn't that good actually, so I guess it's like that always. I don't know. Anyway, so it's one, if the opponent does 1-2, will his tackle be able to stop it, is my question. Yeah, that's the thing. And also his main skill is again tackle, right? Yeah, and also Vulcan, is he strong? Let's check it out. His team skill is pretty good, because for those who have characters like Napoleon, Levin, all the toughness type characters, because he now could boost these strong toughness characters shot by 20%. That's big. But look at his stats. His shot is above 8,000. That's good. His power is 7,400. Okay, so his shooting power is pretty damn high. Yeah. And also his block. So it's always like that, Vulcan. The middle ones are high in each section. Yeah, that's how Club always treat him. Yeah, that's why he has shots, and he has tackle this time, not block and tackle. Okay, his tackle is shit. It's on the 3,000s, man. Oh my god, this is no Dream Collection. Why? I don't know why they put tackle on his sub skill. I think this is useless, to be honest. Yeah, what you need is block, and because yeah. So for those who did the previous event and collected some of these Vulcans, you'll be able to use that block to him. Then he'll be super good, blocker as well, as you can see from the stats, right? Yeah. Anyways, these are the Dream Collection characters. My evaluation for these two would be okay, to be honest, because as I said in the previous video, I think for those who can make all parameter 30% using all 3 slots, I think that's better than using Vulcan skill. And also for same thing could be said for Soda, Well, I know that there's no 30, you can't reach 30 parameter with green type because you could only have Hyuga and Pierre and then Wakabayashi, right? That's 27 at max, but still, even if it's 27, I personally would go with that rather than 20 plus shot 20, because shot is, there's only like few characters will only benefit from, shot boost, because not everyone's gonna shoot, right? Yeah, after all. So if you think of that, I would prefer all parameter, which boosts everyone fairly, so evenly. So I think it's better. Yeah, unless you only have like 20%, then maybe you should forget about one of the 5% and use the 20 shot. But yeah, so it really depends on what you have. But if you could reach like 25 or above, I would say I'd go with the all parameter type of team skills. Yep. So anyways, I can't be talking too long on one section because I have so many to cover. So the login bonus is if you log in 10 times during this period, at the end you'll get a selectable SSR guaranteed ticket. That's good. And so challenge road is here, and as usual there's gonna be 30 stages, but what's different is after you clear all 30 stages, there's gonna be EX stages, which I assume is even harder. Okay, and if you clear these EX stages, there's 1 to 5 stages, it says, what you can get is this. It says level 5 cannon burst shot skill ticket, or whatever you call it. Yeah, this is when you take off the sub skill, it'll be like this, right? So you get these 2 of them at maximum. That means I assume you could level cannon burst shot to 10 by using these 2 things. Do you think this is a great idea? I don't know, because why do they have to like narrow it all the way down to just this character and this shot, where they could have like said, I'll give you 10 black balls. Why this? Why do you have to limit? Because if you don't have Napoleon, would you want to go after this, right? You can't use it. Well, at least for now. Well, most of you will probably try to get it even if you don't have Napoleon, because you might get it in the future, right? But it's not like you won't be that motivated because you don't have it. It's not like you can't use it right away. Why do they have to like limit this to this such a niche part of the skills? I don't get this. But anyways, yeah, if you clear this EX mode, you'll be able to get this big prize. Yeah, I would definitely want to go after it. I don't know how hard, but yeah. And the prize for the road is now a bit different, I think, from the past. So you only get like, when you clear road 5, you get the note, and then road 10 the coaches, and then road 15 UR notes, and then 20 that evolving item, and then 23 you only get 1 okay, you get 1 at 23 that skill takeoff ticket, and then you get SSR guaranteed ticket at 25, and you get another ticket for 27, and then 30 black ball. And then if you go to EX, the previous one I said, the Napoleon one, yeah, because I remember in the previous challenge road, you were able to collect more dream balls, and they gave out more prizes, I remember. So I don't know why they lowered it down so like this, I guess because they prepared this EX mode. I don't know what, but yeah, this is the how it is. So we have to yeah, just do it, right? So that's challenge road, okay? And what else? So okay, the main topic for today is this: new passives. And as I mentioned how hot I assumed it would be. It was hot, actually. After finding out what actually came, I have to say it's super strong. Some of the characters will benefit big time from this passive, okay? It's gonna be something close to Pierre, I swear. So I'm gonna go over each one of them, okay? So Tsubasa, red Nankatsu Tsubasa. His passive will be when you match up against Japanese players, all his parameters will go up by 20%, okay? Misugi, overhead block Misugi. If Matsuyama, any Matsuyama is in the starting lineup together, all his parameter will go up by 20%. Schneider, if the opponent uses catching skill, all his parameter will go up by 20%. This is something new and unique, but when it says catch, it means it only goes to goalkeeper, of course. But and it says all parameter goes up by 20, but actually what really matters is shooting power and power, because when this is activated, you're already shooting, right? And the opponent is catching. Yeah. So I guess this Schneider is good to go against characters like Salinas. Yeah, because he's blue type. And Salinas is red, and his super strong skill is catch. And if he can't catch, he's dead basically. He only has like A rank punching skill, right? So even if you know that Schneider has this killer skill, if you're using Salinas, you have no choice but to use catch anyways, and then you will have to allow him to boost his parameter. I think that's club's aim. Yeah, they don't say Salinas killer, but it's like saying Salinas killer, right? Of course, it works for Wakabayashi as well, but Wakabayashi has more skills than Salinas, at least. Although it's not that strong, but he and Wakabayashi is green type, the stronger one, right? So yeah, if you think of those, I think the main aim or purpose of this passive is to kill Salinas. Yeah. Okay, and Akai will have now the same skill as the past. I think it was Soda and Misugi had this. So when you match up against opponent, and if you win the choice, all your parameter will go up by 30%. So this, I'll give you an example. Like if you match up against offensive opponent like Schneider, for example, and he shoots, and if you do block, your parameter will go up by 30% because block goes to shot. So if you read what the opponent does and select the right one, your parameter goes up by 30%. Okay. And combination Tsubasa, this is it. It's just like Pierre combination Napoleon, but the difference is he only gets 20, unlike whereas Pierre used to have, he got 30, right? Yeah, but 20, although it's 20, it's already strong. And Misaki, whoever's using Misaki, usually uses Tsubasa as well at the same time. Anyways, they don't have to tell me to do this. It's like they're like set, right? Yeah, so it's not that hard to realize, and but just by doing this, he'll benefit this passive 20% boost for everything, right? Yeah, so he's gonna be super powerful. I'll show you the details by showing you how powerful all these characters will be by showing you the figures after the boost is on. Okay, so last but not least, Aoi. So this is stamina killer. So it's like who had this? I forgot. But Dream Collection Soda has it. No? Didn't he? No, I forgot. I totally forgot. Oh no, it's the old Soda. I forgot. Anyways, so when you match up against the opponent, all his moves will stamina consumption will go up by 15%. Yeah, so this is some unique skill. So you can't plan to do things like, for example, like you can't understand how much stamina the opponent has, and you go and match up with Aoi so that when the consumption goes up 15%, he won't be able to use that skill. You can't calculate this actually, so it's sort of like luck, right? But if it works, it'll be really something annoying for sure. Yeah. Anyways, that's all. And out of these 6 characters, I would say 4 characters are pretty good. Pretty or damn good, yeah. And they are Tsubasa, Misugi, Schneider, and Misaki. By showing you how good they are. Okay, so here I am. So, whoops. Here. So here from the left, it's Nankatsu Tsubasa, and then Misugi, and then Schneider, and then Misaki on the right. So these are the stats after the boost. Although Tsubasa only, it only happens when he matches up against Japanese characters. But think about it, that means he'll be strong against Wakabayashi and Wakashimazu, right? And I'll show you something. So his shot will go up to 8,398. And his power will be 6,601. And the other, all the yellow parts are all exceeding 6,000. That's super strong. It's like Dreamfest. Look at his offense, 21,000. Look at his defense, 19,000. Physical, 19,000. It's, even stronger than a Fest. But the limitation is a bit stricter. Do you say stricter? More strict? Because, it only works when he matches up against Japanese. Okay? And I actually used it against Morisaki. Sorry, Morisaki. And look, his shooting power is 15,242. And this is Napoleon. 16,133. So the difference isn't that big. Even compared to Napoleon. And this Napoleon is already boosted with Pierre. Okay? So you get how strong this Tsubasa is, right? Yeah, so that's how strong Tsubasa is. And Misugi, Misugi actually his base stats aren't that strong. So although when he boosts 20%, I thought it wasn't enough with this Misugi. But if you look at block, which is his I think main specialties, it's almost around 7,000. That's pretty strong. Although his power isn't that strong, but his block is strong and he has overhead blocks, so I guess it works. Yeah. And next comes Schneider. So, I only wrote shot and power because, this only happens when he shoots and the opponent goalkeeper does catch, right? So I don't care about dribble and pass and all the other stats, right? It doesn't matter. So his shot will be 7,984. That's strong, almost 8,000. That's also like Fest. And his power will be 6,373. Well, his power isn't that high. His base isn't that high. So although he adds 20%, it's not gonna be like super strong or anything like that. But still, 7,984 is super high. Okay. And last but not least, Misaki. This is super strong. Look at his pass. It's 8,654. And his technique is also above 7,000. And these, two figures relate to each other. And also interception is above 7,000. So he's going to be a super strong passer and super strong interceptor. Yeah, for sure. So because his pass stats are so high, I tried it once already with this boost, right? Your normal pass won't be intercepted, even by fast characters. That's how strong. Yeah. And that's going to be super useful, right? Yeah. You'll be able to pass, basically, without, being afraid of all the opponent characters like Pierre, Fast Pierre, and like Fast Cults. Well, there is a chance, of course, they'll intercept, but, you have higher chance that you could go through them because of this boost. Yeah. And his dribble is also exceeding 6,000 by far. So he's going to be super damn strong. So, yeah. So I would say out of these 4 characters, Tsubasa and Misaki are very strong, like Fest characters, as you can see from these stats. And to, be more like understandable or easy to understand, I took each character's specialties and compared them to the closest characters that's in the game today. so that you get a better picture how strong these characters are. And it's a bit hard to see, but for Nankatsu Tsubasa, it would be Raiju Hyuga on the bottom. Okay, his Raiju Hyuga's shooting power is 7,920, and his power is 6,838. This Nankatsu Tsubasa is way above Raiju Hyuga already, and Raiju Hyuga is like the third or fourth strongest shooter in the game. Okay, so you get how strong this Nankatsu Tsubasa will be, right? He's gonna be a super strong shooter. Of course, he can do all the other stuff too, because as you can see, so many yellow cells. Yellow cells mean they are above 6,000. That's, except for what is this? I forgot. Tackle and speed, everything exceeds 6,000, and even tackle and speed is at the late 5,000s. So yeah, he's super strong. Although his limits are a bit more strict. Yeah. And for Misugi, okay, his block will be near Fescouts. Fescouts is 6,584, whereas Misugi is 6,898. He's a bit better, and his power, Kaut's power is like 5,536. Yeah, although Fescouts, specialty is interception, but still, you get the picture, because the Fes, you know how Kauts is like, right? Because it's already there. It's an existing character. Yeah. So yeah, I think you could get the picture. And also Schneider. So again, this is like close to Raiju Hyuga. A bit weaker than Raiju Hyuga this time, but still, very close, I would say. Yeah. So it's gonna be really strong. So he will definitely be a Salinas killer, I would say, because he can't catch. Well, he can, but that means you allow Schneider to have 20% boost. And last but not least, again, Misaki. As I said already, he's super duper strong. And, if you want to compare how strong he is, there is no such character. He will be the number one passer in the game, by far. Because if you see the top passer I wrote on the bottom, it's Sapporo Tsubasa or agility type Misaki, the All Japan Misaki. But look at their stats. It's only like in the 7,000s, and their power, or like what is it, technique, is like 5,000 or 6,000, right? Whereas this Misaki will have 8,600 pass and 7,000 technique, right? It's way strong, way stronger than these two, the existing top characters. So this Misaki will be the best passer up to date by far, and even I think for interception he's gonna be one of the strongest, or maybe one of the strongest. Yeah. So that's how strong. I hope it was understandable, easy to understand, and the figures are clear. And for those who have these four characters, you might wanna think of creating a new formation, because I think they're gonna be your starters. Yeah. So thanks for watching today. Please do subscribe for those who haven't yet, and stay tuned for my next video. Thanks. Bye bye.